Hello everyone, this is going to be part 2 of my ZBLS tutorial. So this video is going to be covering this F2L case and its mirror, and also this case with its mirror. So for this case, when all your edges are oriented, you're just going to pair it up, then insert it however you like. So you can insert like this or like this. So when you have a line, you're going to insert this edge into here. Then you're going to solve this case and sledge it. So with this case, when you have these two edges oriented, there's two nice ways you can do it. The first way is just to pair it up normally, then do the S move insert. But you can also rotate like this and do this AUG. Yeah. So that AUG is basically just doing this case but with wide moves. As you can see, when you do this, it's kind of setting up to that case, and you just do a wide move at the end. So when these two edges are oriented, you're gonna hold it at this angle and you're gonna do a commutator like this, and as you can see, that's gonna cancel you into the sledge. So for this case, when this edge is oriented, you can probably see it already. You just pair it up as normal and sledge it. So when this edge is oriented, you're gonna hold it at this angle. You're gonna do a wide R, U, R prime, which will pair this up. Then you're gonna kind of fix F2L, then insert it. So when you have this edge oriented, there's two ways you can do it. You can hold it like this, do F sexy F prime, then insert it. Or you can like insert this corner, then solve this case with the sledge and sexy. So when there's no edges oriented, you can hold it this angle, do R2, D, and insert this pair. Oh, ZB. Actually, another way you can do this, which is really spammable, is that makes a pair. Okay, moving on to the second case. When you have this pair and all your edges are oriented, you're gonna rotate and pair it up, insert it. So when you have a line like this, you're gonna hold it at this angle, and you're gonna kind of do like a TOL, and then also solve this pair. Like, if you don't know what TOL I'm talking about, it's this one. Yeah. So when you have these two edges oriented, there's two good ways you can do it. So you can just pair up the thing normally, then fix this block, then insert this. So the second way you can do this is hold at this angle, S prime, then this, then yeah. So when you have this edge oriented, there's a few good ways you can do this, but I only know one of them. So you can hedge this one in, like hedge this corner, then R2 from R prime, hedge again. So when this edge is oriented, you can hold it this angle, sledge, then solve that case. There's also a more algorithmic approach to this. So you hold at this angle, R2, D, R from U from R, D prime, then that. So when this edge is oriented, you're gonna pair it up as normal. Then you're gonna do this multi-slot case, which is like a sledge, then inserting this pair during the sledge. So when there's no edges oriented, you're gonna hold at this angle, and you're gonna like move this edge out of the way, then U, M, which puts it back and makes a pair. Then you're gonna insert it like kind of roux style, but the last move you're gonna do like this, so you can insert the edge to fix your cross. Okay, for the next F2L case, when you have this pair and all your edges are oriented, you're gonna do an R, U2, R prime, and that'll pair it up. So when you have a line, just insert the corner twisted, then you can pair it up and sledge it. So when you have these two edges oriented, it's very similar to one of the previous cases. You're gonna do a commutator, then do a U2, so that it pairs this up and you're canceling into a sledge. So when these two are oriented, it's basically the exact same as the previous alg, but you do some wide moves in the middle. So R prime D prime, then you do wide moves, then sledge. When this edge is oriented, you just do the most basic alg, you pair it, sledge. So when you have this edge oriented, you can do a hedge, then just solve this pair. So when this edge is oriented, just gonna insert your corner, then this is the case I showed earlier, you sledge and insert it. So when there's a dot, you're gonna hold at this angle, and M prime U prime M, and what that does is it inserts this edge into here while pairing this with this. And you can recognize this if you do X crosses often, just like that. Now for the mirror of the previous F2L case, when you have all your edges oriented, you're gonna hold it at this angle, pair it up, and just insert it. So for this case, when you have a line, you're gonna do a hold at this angle, F prime, U prime, and you're gonna pair this up as if it's normal F2L, then U from F. So when these two edges are oriented, you've probably seen this alg in those like advanced F2L videos, because you don't have to rotate. Basically, you're gonna do like an M while also doing an R prime, so it's just like a wide R prime, and you're canceling into this case. So when you do your R or R prime, it's the same as the F2L case in this position. You can see these two pieces. So you solve it as normal, then you insert the pair in the back with a wide R at the end. So when you have these two edges oriented, it's kind of similar to the last case. The star is the same, but except for cancelling into inserting this block, you're gonna do a U prime and a RU2, like RU2 R prime type of insert. So when this edge is oriented, you're gonna hold at this angle. You're gonna do an F prime so that the corner goes back here. Then you're gonna solve an F2L pair, then just fix it. So when you have this edge oriented, I'm gonna hold at this angle. I'm gonna do like a L and an R at the same time. Then you can cancel into this pair, which I'll solve with a sledge. So when this edge is oriented, you're gonna hold it at this angle, R, U, R prime, F prime. Then you're gonna pair this up, then put it in its slot. So when you have no edges oriented, you're gonna do kind of a sexy, you can do this. It's hard to explain it, but you can just kind of follow what my hands do. Anyway, so that concludes the second part of my ZBLS tutorial. If you have any questions, make sure to comment them in the comment section. Thank you.